Thank you so much, Prasanna sir, for he remind us why Nepal is important travel destination, but the facts is different. Last year, 2015, the global tourism growth was 5.5%, but we cannot able to maintain our 2018's tourist. That's a bitter fact. He again said what we have to do for taking optimum benefits of our resources, what types of resources we have. Today, before we start, without taking delay, just we are starting our panel discussions. First, I would like to start from Junu ma'am. As the, what I want to ask, in, how has the industry had changed in last 5 years? Like you had seen aviation industry from the near to from 12 year. As your experience, as an industry tourism, how did you like see how the industry had changed in the last 5 years?
Okay. First of all, thank you, Natham, for having me today, and congratulations to Natham team for putting this beautiful event together. Um, for your question, what I have noticed is from the past 5 years, what I've noticed is we've got more professional people coming to this industry, and I'm very happy about that. And but at the same time, what I'm seeing is a lot of brain drain from this country. We want more and more, young people like you all to stay back and serve for the country and serve for this tourism industry, which is very flourishing and you have a lot of potential in this industry. So I would. Along with this question, to answer this question, I would also want to request all of you to, look for an opportunity to grow your profession in this industry, because this industry is beautiful. As Mr. Shrestha had just mentioned, that Nepal has a lot of potential. We get our tourists to experience from Himalayas to wildlife and culture, tradition, everything. So from the past 5 years, yes, we have got a lot of professional people in this industry, and I would look forward for more of such professional people coming in, so that the tourism industry, one of the very big industry and important industry, which brings a lot of foreign currency and foreign revenue to the country, to flourish more in the days to come. Yeah.
Thank you. Ashish, as you are tech startup company, in Nepal, not Nepal, in the world, technology is massively changed in last 5 years. The young graduates are here. What do you predict after 5 years? How they able to cope up with the scenario, whatever change in the technology?
Surely, I mean, to look 5 years, 10 years down the line, I think it makes sense to look at least 5 years what's happening right now, right? So one of the few things that I've noticed in this industry is I think people, in Nepal at least, people are increasingly choosing to travel by themselves a lot. That number has been increasing. Also, people have this, rather than just purely services, they want more experience in whatever they go to. So for example, rather than just looking at sightseeing, they might want to go to a momo cooking classes. So things like that is like massively changing, and what the preference of people is changing a lot. Also, I think because of digital technology, I think travelers are much more well-informed than they ever were. As a matter of fact, like whenever I talk to industry people, I hear a lot of complaints on that front, actually. They say things like, these travelers ask so many questions, and they think like they know it all. That is the nature of technology, really. It's inevitable that very soon, travelers might know even more than the agents themselves. Because there's so much information out there, it's available to everybody, really. So now the challenge is, like, do you want to use that information asymmetry to sell your services? Or is there another way how you would want to go about it? As a matter of fact, if you're in tourism now, holding back information to sell services, like, it's a done business model, really, if you are a travel agent, really. You have to give people as much information as they need so they can plan their trip. And also, it's also helpful for destinations in some way, like, if the more information people have, the more confident people become to actually come to the destination. So less information people have, there's like, oh, I don't know what the place is going to be like. They read a few things about the CPU pictures of a line in Everest, they see some pollution, and they build their image of the country based on that. I think to counter all of that, I think more information there is about the destination. It's better for the destination as well as for everybody really. So I think that's is going to continue even more. I think this using information asymmetry to sell services is going to be like a done business model really. So that's my 2 cents.
Digvijay, as Ashish sir already said, well-informed travelers are well-informed. Did you see any challenges on the well-informed traveler management?
Okay, good afternoon. First of all, it's a pleasure to be amongst our fellow panelists, and I would like to thank the Nathan Committee for coordinating this event. So with the question that was raised, first of all, of course, I'm not in any position to make prediction about what can happen in perhaps 5 years on. But to answer this question, I would like to step back and look at, let's say, we have been in the trade for 30 years now, and we can see how disruptive it has been with the coming of, let's say, ITA or GDS, which is the Global Distribution System. So previously, what we used to have was paper tickets. There used to be a whole lot of stacks of paper and a lot of paperwork. But now when we look at it, the way the technology has transformed this industry is very remarkable. And I'm not sure if I'm saying this because I'm very much familiar to the industry, but I think there's like technology has been perhaps like most disruptive in our industry. So I think like looking forward, what I can say is what I can expect in the years to come. So we really hope that in the times to come, the customer will have greater value for service because the competition will rise, of course. We argue about like how the return in the travel trade industry is declining or diminishing, but on the bright side of it, if you look into it, the market share is increasing. So the outbound traffic is increasing, the inbound traffic is increasing. So overall, it looks quite optimistic for the tourism industry. And also, what I can expect is like perhaps with the development that's going right now, with government's initiative to develop on the infrastructures, like let's say the airports. So we're looking at perhaps more airlines coming to Nepal, flying to Nepal. So that will definitely help to bring in more tourists, I think. And also new tourist products coming in. So I think overall, I think the outlook looks quite optimistic and promising, of course.
Can you?
Yeah, I would agree with what he just said. Just as an airline perspective, what I want to say is all the international airliners see a lot of opportunity in this country because like he said, there are a lot of incoming tourists as well as people moving from Nepal to the other part of the world. So in the 5 or 10 years time, I would see a lot of new airlines would come to operate in Kathmandu, and there would be a lot of new job opportunities for the students like you all graduating from the college and universities. Yeah.
Abhishek sir, my question is, as you are working in the tourism product development, you had already developed one product and you are working there. How did you see the industry in last 5 years?
Thank you, sir. I just want to stand up first. It's deja vu just because I'm in front of my school and I'm in front of my teacher and being a panelist, that's a very proud moment for you. So 5 वर्षमा के चेन्ज हुन्छ थाहा छैन 5 वर्षमा चाहिँ I'm here and I'm with my teachers here. It's a pleasure being here. जति 5 वर्षमा माथि पुग्यो भने टिचर्सहरुको आउँदाखेरि कन्फिडेन्ट लेभल चाहिँ लो नै हुँदो रहेछ. So with your permission, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Bichya, sir. Thank you. So I use the word deja vu. So this is the stage where I started. हाम्रो सुरुको orientation बाट So as you said about development of new products, there have been lots of tourism products coming in the industry. And looking back to 5 years, there's been lots of ups and downs in the industry. I've been in the industry from 2005. So, I've seen lots of things, like from the insurgency period to the, we've seen the changes during these, political changes, everything that has gone beyond, our expectation. We have seen lots of things in past decades. But now, after the earthquake, there's been a pretty good, flow in the tourism, because we've coming up with different infrastructures. Before, the roads were not there. Now you've seen infrastructure being developed. So that's the key point. We can't always say that the tourism industry will grow until and unless we don't have good infrastructures, the roads. And a prime example, I can just give you my example as a general manager running a new destination, Chandagiri. We had to have lots of difficulties with the roads, everything. But now the Kalanki traffic is over. Now, just small things makes lots of changes. Now, we've seen the flow of guests, We used to have around 1,500 a day. Now it's come up to 2,500. So that's the changes that we can see. So if we have a good infrastructure and if government supports, the private sector is always there to flourish. So you can see that. So I think we have a very positive years coming up with 2020. So we have to be positive about it. Even a 1% increase is there. We have to see that. And in terms of manpower, professionals is been we have lots of professionals coming up, lots of tourism college, everything. So I'll just bet if we can more, as Sir said, more on skills, more on personality development. If that's done, industry is always there to provide them with latest technology, latest skills. More of you have to have a confidence. More you have to be more focused on your career, and I think more you have to love your country. And if you go abroad, learn, but I think if you come back, there's lots of opportunity. So next 5, 10 years, I think it's not only 2020, I think 2030, the whole year should be a tourism year, whole decade. So we have to focus on that. Main driving factor is tourism for this country, because I don't see any factories or I don't see any big multinational company coming in. It's us, and it's us we can work on.
Thank you. Four person already shared what industry aspect, how they judge the industry. Now, two people gonna share about the classroom. First, I would like to ask Bipin sir. You have 20 years of experience in the NATHAMS. In your sides, your students sitting. How did you see the classroom? How classroom is changed?
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you, management team. Thank you, organizer, for giving me an opportunity. I'm very much privileged to be in the panel team. Well, I need to go a bit ahead before starting the thing. Initially, tourism and hotel business in Nepal was really, the management in Nepal was not really in the hand of Nepalese people. Hotel industry, they have hired experts or managers from abroad. Later on, government realized, yes, why not? We have to have our own professionals. In the year 1972, government realized that we need to have our own human resources. And at that moment, at that time, this institution called HMTTC was formed in the year 1992. Regarding the need of human resources that has to be produced or trained in Nepal. Yes, then after we had trained lot many human resources in this field. Not only in hotel sector, also in travel and tourism areas. Well, it worked. And later on, here are some hotel professionals I have to address you as well. Later on, hotel professionals, as well as we Nathamians, hotel professionals, we realized that only training was not sufficient for us. We need to develop managers to develop managers, we need to provide them insight of supportive subjects, managerial aspects. So, having been collaborated with Tribhuvan University, we this SMT, it happened to be in 1999. We got to be NATAM, and we started academic course with an aim and objectives of creating or enhancing human resources who would be able to supervise hotel who will be in a managerial level. Well, again, really, it's really been a good place, good moment to be along with a GM from Chandragiri Hills, who is our second batch student. Yeah, not all students have such a caliber, such a potential. Yeah. Later on, no, this is according, yes, we have changed according to the demand of the market. Initial days, yes, training was sufficient, but later, again, I repeat, later we realized that why not create, why not develop, why not train human resources? So how to do that, how to manage that? So we had we worked together with Tribhuvan University. We managed to have bachelor's in hotel management. Yeah, not only NATAM, there are other colleges in Nepal who started this hospitality and tourism education. Yeah, what I see is now, yes, we have enough of manpower, we have enough of human resources. In the morning session, Mr. Suryakiran Shrestha, he informed that we have almost 3,000 graduates who graduate every year. See, that's a big, now this is a big challenge, where to absorb all those graduates now. Yeah, in my point of view, as I have been working with Tribhuvan University and Purvanchal University as well, and I do have Mahendra sir, who is also engaged with developing all this curriculum. In my point of view, curriculum-wise, the education system is good, but the need of the day is to work upon the evaluation system. Now, who is going to evaluate is now, yes, we do have experts from the hotel, we do have evaluation system. Yeah, the thing is, we have to develop the evaluation criteria. Yes, in the morning session, again, we talked, yeah, there are number 6,000 students, they graduate every day now. Yes, they do have certificates in hand, but are they ready to be absorbed in the industry or not? That's an issue. Now, in this platform, we would like to know, me, myself, Professor Dr. a management expert, he also likes to know. We want to know what is the problem behind? Why not our students, after being graduated, are not absorbed? See, yeah, again I repeat, yes, we do need continuous support from the industry. They are our stakeholders. We would like to know what we have to do from the academic side. And as far as I'm concerned, yes, hotel management institution, yes, we have been giving practical exposure. We have been giving exposures, yeah, based on our capacity, based on our capability, based on our infrastructures. Yes, we are giving our maximum effort to the students so that they can, when they go to the industry, they can really work in the real life situation. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I would like to ask Mahendra Prasad Shrestha, Professor Doctor. The same question, whatever five people are this year, how you have seen the industry and how you have seen the classroom.
Okay. Thank you very much. I would like to thank NATAM and organizing committee for giving me this opportunity. I will confine my presentation based on my experience with NATAM for the past 4 years. So I cannot say more than that. So for the first time when I was invited to NATAM to teach a particular subject, I was little scared. having taught in the master's level, MPhil level, and at the PhD level, I was little hesitant to come to NATHM simply because of one thing. Hospitality management, you have borrowed everything from management. You have nothing yourself. You have borrowed everything from management. And from that management, you have assembled that with this management, that management, that management. See the course of study, they are all borrowed from the management. I am a student of management for the past 35 years. My challenge was, if I still teach the hospitality students as I teach in the MBA, they will be lost. Because that is product, as our Prasanna Mansar has already said. We are teaching services here. We are not teaching how to produce goods here. We are teaching how to provide the best and best of services. That was the biggest challenge for me, number one. So to prepare myself, what I did was, I traveled all around the world in internet, of course. Tried to find out how the course has been designed, the course I was given to teach. What other actually university in the world, how the test has been designed, how the particular unit is taught, and what are actually the consequences. All those things were quite difficult for me. So I spent almost 15 days to find out how this particular subject is taught, particularly in Masters of Hotel Management. That was the biggest challenge for me. And mind you, from that time onwards, whenever I entered NATHM, then I am actually a hospitality teacher. I am no more a teacher at MBA. That was the biggest challenge for me. There were certain difference of opinion with our friends like him here and here. This is a master's degree. This has to be recognized internationally. And therefore, it has to be very much actually standard at the same time. Now, the basic fundamental challenge that we have experienced is whether or not our future managers, I will call MHM as the future managers. I have been saying this from the day one. Day one, when the orientation was made, I was telling that our master students should be the future managers of five-star hotel or any actually service activities under actually your tourism sector. Unfortunately, that has been the case. That is the number one. So it was a very big challenge. Number two, please pardon me. Our course, so far the Bachelor of Hotel Management is concerned and the Masters of Hotel Management concerned, there is no compatibility whatsoever. Whenever the students, after finishing a BHM or BTTM, they come to the class, they are lost. Now the question is, your syllabus has been designed in a such way that we as a faculty member, we have to strictly follow that course design. What is expected? There is already course objectives. At the end of the day, students will be able to learn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is our basic guideline. But what I have experienced is that our students actually somehow, in NATHM particularly, they are very good in practicum. They will be sold anywhere in the world, so far the practicum is concerned. But when we turn into the academics, that is quite difficult. So I have been telling this from the very beginning to Tribhuvan University, there should be some sort of compatibility between the BHM, BTTM, and the masters. And that has not been taken place so far. The third one. Students, please excuse me. It is not actually that I am going to hurt you. We are seeking for full-time students. The whole objective of Masters of Hotel Management is we want full-time students dedicated for the studies. Unfortunately, in my experience, that has not been the case. Now the question is, if you have a Paryatak Vidyarthi, if you have a Paryatak teacher, if you have a Paryatak course design, how can you have a better manager now? Probably we can't have that. That dream is not going to be met. If you want a good manager tomorrow, he or she must be good in the real field as well. That is exactly what we have been hearing from the morning today. They want all professionals, risk takers, risk to take challenge, innovative, creative, thinking about new products, value addition, technology. What are all these things? If our generation like this, if they are not prepared to take up this issue, how can they face the challenges tomorrow? And the best part of it, no business is without effect from business environment. No business in the world. And tourism is not an exception. Now, most of the people, when I asked one question, including I will ask the same question to Prasan Man sir, and he has already explained to that. In business, you have to convert anything into a product. Without converting any service into a product, you will not be able to sell it, no matter what. And in the field of tourism, what we fail to understand is tourism is totally a dependent economy. When the people are happy, when they have money in the pocket, when everything is done in that home, when they decide to visit, okay, visit Nepal, then only they will come. It is not petrol, it is not diesel, it is not rice, it is not vegetable, where people need every day. People will visit or people will plan to visit only when they are free from all their jobs. And that is why it is dependent. Now the basic challenge is, how can you convert Mount Everest into product? How can you convert Lumbini into a product? How can you actually convert your trekking, everything into a product? That is the biggest challenge. And that needs innovation. Once you actually develop the product is not sufficient. That product needs actually constant revision. Take for iPhone. Why iPhone is all the time mad to introduce new product? Now we have i11. 1 year after i12, but we have the same Mount Everest, we have the same Macha Pusre, we have the same Pokhara, we have the same Kathmandu. Why can't we give new flavor on that? Why can't you change it? Pasmandat is Pasmandat. 200 years back it was Pasmandat. Today also Pasmandat. Why should I come to see Macha Pusre again when I've already visited? We require repeated visits. For repeated visits, you need to add new flavor. Where is the flavor? This is what the biggest challenge whenever we as teachers we find very difficult. And this is the basic challenge. Now 5 years from now, the business environment is going to change drastically. As a matter of fact, there are some friends, Nepalese friends as well. World Economic Forum was very kind enough to publish one report, that is Global Competitiveness Report in Tourism in 2019. That has created actually some sort of positive notes all around the world, because our Nepal has been actually considered as one of the cheapest destinations. On the top of that, however, that report further says that you have lots of things to improve. I don't know where we are going to improve. On the other hand, WTTC also is in favor of us. UN, WTO, they are also in the favor of us. We are not ready. Neither in terms of our preparations, nor in terms of our preparing for actually future managers of the country. And if we continue to do that, probably, as he has already said, lots of people will be going abroad for jobs, and lots of people from outside will be coming to Nepal for doing jobs in hospitality industry. How many general managers are working in 5-star hotel? They are Nepalis. Can you count it? How many chiefs are there in travel agencies? How many chiefs are there in travel agencies? You can count. Very few Nepalis are there. And why Nepalis are not getting the opportunities? It is simply because you have to be different now. If the students are different, definitely if you have the skills and knowledge, attitude, definitely you are the one who is going to get it. Unfortunately, that is not happening. And the last but not the least, Pradhan sir is here. I was going through 15 5-year plan. And particularly I was referring to tourism sector. I was so shocked to know it. There is what the English word is, there is all the time a trust crisis between private sector and the government. How can a tourism prosper if there is a trust crisis between public and private sector? As a matter of fact, if I understand correctly, the role of government is to facilitate. That has been there from 1990, when we started using the free market economy. The role of the government has changed. What the government said that we are not actually the person to do it anything. It is the private sector they are going to do it. And the role of government is to actually initiate certain policies, plannings, rules, regulations, that's all, finished. Rest of the things the private sector will have to do. Now the supply side, this is the supply side. They are the ones. And supply side is more important. If your actually tourists are not happy, do you think they are going to come again? No. It is dependent in the sense, right from the airport itself. If you are not actually giving the quality service, that makes disasters. People will come back and say, oh, Nepal airport, Nepal taxi drivers, Nepal roads, Nepal's environment. And therefore, what I would like to ask our students is definitely they will have to work hard. They will have to be very much competitive. They have to earn it. As some of our speakers, they have said in the morning, it is a constant learning. There is no end. You have equipment, you have all the technologies today. You are far better than what we are here. In our time, we just heard about, we never heard about a computer even, not even the telephone. But you have computer in our pocket these days. Can you imagine? Your mobiles are going to replace your laptop computers in the days to come. Can you imagine that? Your mobile phone, actually the price of mobile phone is near about $900. Your laptop is just $355. Why is that? What do you think the mobile phones are trying to do? They are going to push away your laptops and put your smartphone in your pocket. This is the strategy. Similarly, this is a strategy we will have to learn. And students, if they see that only the degree is going to be sufficient, no. Placement is not there everywhere. You will have to find your own job. And that is what the skill is all about. You have to be different from others. And therefore, what I urge is that whenever you are in the class, you should be very actually careful to actually understand whatsoever the subject is being taught. You have every right to ask the question. It is a degree course, and definitely this has to be standardized. We cannot make any sorts of compromise. And this is what the challenge is all about as a faculty member for me. But I do not get satisfied with what I am doing. So I keep on developing myself. I keep on improving myself. I spend near about 2 to 3 hours in the computer simply because I want to know how this particular unit is taught abroad, how the interactions takes place between the students and the teachers, how actually we can inculcate the habit of transferring the knowledge from teachers to the students. That is the biggest challenge for me for the past 4.5 years in case of NATHM. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. You had said our students are not getting jobs in the higher position of the hotels as well as different sectors. My question, hello? My question is with Bipin, sir. Why our students are not getting such opportunity in the higher position? What do you think? Who are not doing well, either academicians or students themselves? Where is the problem? What students have to do for getting the more opportunity? Where is the actual problem?
Well, a whole scenario, a whole day is centered to me. Thank you once again. Thank you. It was awesome. What I've been doing, or what we faculty in this hospitality field are doing from the very first day, what I have felt, we have mastered our students in technical skill. Yes, they are good at technical skills, as Dr. Professor Mahendra Shrestha has informed. Yes, we give our student best sorry, master's level, I'll come to you later. I'm talking about bachelor's level now. Well, we give technical skill to our students. They can apply their technical skills when they go into the industry. Yes, they can sharpen their technical skills when they go into the industry. But one research, World Education Forum, what they have, they have, they have had a survey, they have researched that now the industry requires more students with professional skills rather than technical skills. Today's hotel industry, they want students, they want staff who are good at communication, who are good at leadership, who are good at decision making, who can bring business, who are good at communication. The hoteliers, they want outspoken students who are really outgoing, who can be a great worth to the industry. Again, there will be a question from the student side, so then why not, why are not we taught professional skills, why only technical? Extremely, yes, we are also bound because we are bounded with the syllabus that is designed by the university. We cannot go beyond that. But we faculty, whenever we get inside the class, we eventually every day we talk to you, we ask you to be to get out of the box, read newspaper, get informed with then everyday events, go to the activities, go to seminars. But today's students, very sorry to say, being a faculty, yes, our students still are spoon-feeded. They want ready-made answers. They want job in their hand. They strictly saying our students, no, I'm sorry, they are not ready. I don't have such a particular word, but students, yes. We have been crying, we have asked them to study more, we have asked them to research, to get into the market, no. But our students, country like ours, students from Nepal, yes, our students, they do not research. They do not go into the market. They do not study more. Yes, they do what they are asked to do. They maintain journals, they do homeworks, they give exams, they want to secure good marks. No. I think this education system makes our student, this system has, it has made students not to, because of that, they are not absorbed in the industry. Yes. That's why apart from hotel, university syllabus, many colleges in the Nepal, what we do is we give them extra. This is what we give in our college. There are different activities like food festival, workshops, seminars, guest lectures. Sorry again, students, these guest lectures, these seminars, these are of your importance. This will give you a great insight, that will give you a big depth of knowledge what market is going around. Students in Nepal, see, when we conduct research seminars, students, they are not worried, they do not show interest. That is the main problem. Yeah, again I repeat, our education system, our syllabus is up to the standard, up to the mark. Yeah, technical skill we give, but yes, we are because our system, because our students are very spoon-fed from the childhood. Because students, they do not grow up professional, because that may be the case. Hotel or other industry, they are not ready, or they are not able to select Nepalese students. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I would like to take small comments from Professor Shrestha. Like he had also said, students are not much doing the work. There are lots of students. In your experience, is that only students are not doing work, or who are responsible for upgrading curriculums as the change in the world? Who are more responsible? As the professors of the university, what do you say? On small comments.
About your curriculum.
Yes.
You see, designing a curriculum is not so easy. It takes days, months, weeks, and even 6 months. Designing a course is not so easy. You have to see actually that perspective from different angles, east, west, north, south. The basic foundation is, what is the knowledge that you are going to impart to the students at the end of the day? Once they study the course, what will be actually the expectations from the side of students? This is what is most important. And that is the reason why if you read any curriculum, there will be, the first will be the course objectives. Number 2, what is expected from the students? The students will be able to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, finish. The problem here is students are all exam focused. They just read for exams. Finish the exam, get the certificate, get out from the class, and go to the market to hunt the jobs. If anybody wants to go for hunting, that hunter should have a gun and a bullet. Unfortunately, our students, they go with the gun, but there is no bullet at all. So how can you kill animals? That means how can you get a job without the bullets with you? You have the gun, but no bullets. This is the problem.
Thank you, sir. I would like to ask Abhishek, sir. Is that true? A Nepalese student are going without bullets, only with gun. In your experience, if you are hiring the students as the executives,
It depends on the student. Nowadays, hunters, they don't need bullet also, they can kill, without bullets. But the thing, what you said, is why our students or why we don't have top managers. Looking back to 2002 or 3 when I started, we didn't have, even a second line manager used to be a foreigners for us, and they used to not teach us, it used to be confined with them. But now it has changed. It's changed a lot. We have, so we can do that. As you see in banking sectors, we have all the CEOs as Nepalese, right? So within 5 to 6 years, we'll have more Nepalese GMs or CEOs in the hotel industry, that's for sure. But thing is more of how individual person, or as an individual industry reacts. That's the main thing. So it's more of attitude, more about patience, and more about confidence. If you have these 3 things, then you can always excel in that. And the thing is, they have to have that zeal to work in the industry, and they have to be taught, the courses are very good. They're very good. If you see with other country courses that we compare, it's similar to them. I think it's better. So as sir said, I was an average student. I was never into marks. I used to bunk class. I was one of the worst student, I think. Even I was once, if normally in the schools, toppers or the good student are not remembers, only the worst are, And I used to never like accounts. I used to always bunk that. And what it turned out to be is when I went into the industry, I was made me to work in accounts, and I was a revenue manager, first revenue manager of Nepal, but I was the worst accountant. So it's not about the course, or it's not about the teachers, it's about the attitude of the person. It's about, the main thing is, what I see, I've interviewed a lot of people, I see is they want the job, they talk about money, they talk about, immediately, they don't want to start from scratch. I don't know if, I don't think the teachers here or everyone, they say when you pass out, you become a manager. You don't become a manager. First, you need to manage things to become a manager. So you have to start from the bottom, but we feel degraded now, what I see in the young generation, they feel that, okay, we've been recreated, they've been giving us, I've done a bachelor's course and I'm still picking up trays and, just serving foods. Basic, if you don't know the basic things, then how do you go? So I think the course is good, but it's all about attitude, how you take it about, and most is like people, the mentality, everything is going abroad. They don't want to contribute anything here, You have to contribute. To become a manager, you have to spend 3 to 4 years of your time here. You don't want to spend and you just want to get everything in pre-plated thing, We have, nowadays, we've been so into digital things, digital technology, we know everything. But when it comes to implementing, we are far behind. And the next part that I see very lacking is confidence. We know the knowledge, everything, but when we want to portray or when we want to say it to the mass or say it to the people, we don't. We always back down. I don't know what's that. हाम्रो त्यो साइनेस हो कि पहिलादेखि नै नेपालीहरू अलिकति उ हुन्छ भन्ने किन I've worked in Dubai and everything, I've seen people even कन्फिडेन्स साथ झुट बोलिरहेको हुन्छ, हामी त्यो पनि भन्न सक्दैनौँ, राम्रो साथ छ हाम्रो कुरा त भन्न सक्दैनौँ हैन. सो वी हेभ टु हेभ द्याट, अलिकति हाम्रो त्यो इन्ट्रोभर्ट नेचरले पनि हाम्रो अलिकति गरिरहेको छ. वी हेभ टु बी एक्सपोर्ट. कति कुरा रङ हुन्छ भने पनि भन्न सक्नुपर्छ. क्वेसन्स आन्सर्स हामी सोध्दैनौँ. हाम्रो जति पनि यहाँ देखिरहेको हुन्छ इन्टर्नमा आइरहेको हुन्छ, दे जस्ट जे जब दिएको हुन्छ त्यति मात्र गरेर हुन्छ. मलाई लाग्छ होला कतिले प्याज छिल्दै 3-4 महिना उसमै काट्यो होला हैन. त्यो प्याज केमा काम आउँछ भनेर कसैले सोध्यो त? सोधेन. त्यो जुसको लागि जुस बनाउँथ्यो, त्यही हो. बहिनी त्यहाँ गएर त्यो स्टोर पिकअप गर भन्छ. त्यो त तिनीहरूको आफूले चाहिँ आफूलाई अगाडि बढाउनु पर्ने, किन आइरहेको छु भनेर त्यहाँ त जे जब दिएको छ त्यसलाई मात्र हामीले गरेर भएन. सो अलिकति इगरनेस, विलिङनेस चाहिँ हुनु पऱ्यो होइन. वी हेभ अब्जर्भ, हामी गर्न सक्छौँ. देयर इज नो द्याट नेपालीले नपाउने भन्ने चान्स छँदै छ. इफ यु कम होइन, वी इभन इफ यु कम्पेयर टु माई अहिले हाम्रो मेरै कम्पनीको कुरा गर्दाखेरि वी हेभ 400 स्टाफ, वी डोन्ट हेभ सिङ्गल फरेनर्स. इभन केबल कारको पनि जुन लेटेस्ट टेक्नोलोजी छ सबै हाम्रै नेपालीले चलाइरहेछ. वी हेभ आवर नेप्लिज टेक्निसियन्स.
थ्याङ्क यू.
सो वी हेभ नेप्लिज गर्न, तर त्यो हामीले हात एक्सटेन्ड गर्ने हो, त्यो तान्ने, त्यसलाई चाहिँ छुने काम तपाईँहरूको हो कि. सधैँ बाहिरको मात्र नसोध्नु. होटल म्यानेजमेन्ट भनेको एउटा कस्तो भइसक्यो भने चाहिँ पहिला चाहिँ गोर्खा भर्ती केन्द्र हुन्थ्यो नि, गोर्खा हामी चाहिँ उता जानुपर्छ, के अरे ब्रिटिस आर्मी या उसको ल लाएर जस्तै होटल म्यानेजमेन्ट भने चाहिँ बाहिर जाने, बाहिर होइन. इन्टर्न, वाइ डु वान्ट टु डु इन्टर्न चाइना, विदेश. नेपालमा नेपालीको अथेन्टिक हामीले नै सिकाएको टुरिज्म अतिथि दिव्य भन्ने हामीले सिकाएको मान्छेले बाहिरबाट हामीले टुरिज्म गेस्टलाई कसरी सर्भिस दिनुपर्छ बाहिरबाट सिक्ने हो. हाम्रो नेपाली कल्चर पो बाहिर सिकाउने हो त. त्यो चाहिँ हामी नसिक्ने. कुन दिन यो पनि आउनसक्छ कि नेपाली फुडको कुरा भइरहेको थियो, पछि त नेपाली फुड बनाउने पनि बाहिरको विदेशी सेफ हुन्छ होला होइन. त्यो स्थिति छ. सो वी हेभ लट्स अफ अपर्च्युनिटी, पोटेन्सियल छ. वी हेभ लट्स अफ होटेल्स कमिङ अप, टुरिज्म इन्डस्ट्री छ. सो इफ यु वान्ट टु रिटेन, अलिकति इन्भेस्ट चाहिँ गर्नुपर्छ. यु हेभ टु फिडब्याक. र अर्को कुरा, टिचर्सहरू आर भेरी ब्रिलियन्ट. तर एउटा पार्टको कस्तो टिचर्सहरू पनि छ जो चाहिँ होटल म्यानेजमेन्ट पढ्ने बित्तिकै फेरि पढाउनु थाल्छन्, जसलाई इन्डस्ट्री एक्सपर्टको बारेमा थाहै छैन. उनीहरूले पढाएको प्रडक्ट चाहिँ कस्तो हुन्छ त्यो पनि हेर्नु पऱ्यो होइन. त्यो पनि एउटा ऊ चाहिँ हाल्नु पऱ्यो. किन हाम्रो चाहिँ के छ त, दुईवटा चिज, एउटा बाहिर जाने कि त एउटा टिचर्स बन्ने, त्यति हो. होटल म्यानेजमेन्टमा आइएम सरी टु से ब्याचलर्स इज इनफ. मास्टर्स किन गर्नु पऱ्यो? मास्टर्स अरूमा गरौँ न. ब्याचलर्स किन, मास्टर्स किन त? हामी प्रोफेसर बन्छौँ या भने धेरै कुरामा दिएको छु. प्रोफेसर बन्न या के बन्नलाई, ट्याग होटल म्यानेजमेन्ट स्कुल खोल्नलाई, त्यो एउटा कस्तो भइसक्यो त, इट्स मोर अफ बिङ अ एउटा चाहिँ यो ऊ जस्तो भयो क्या, फेसन जस्तो. आई थिङ्क फार इनफ. होटल म्यानेजमेन्टमा म त मास्टर पढ्नु भएन जिएम बन्नलाई. इट जस्ट टुक मी 10 years, 2005 देखि 2015 सो अनि त्यसको लागि टप पनि गर्नु पर्दैन, कहिले काहीँ बङ्क हाने पनि हुन्छ. फेल चाहिँ नहुनु, जस्ट पास मार्क्स ल्याए पनि पुग्छ. ग्रेड थ्याङ्क यू.
Thank you so much. I would like to ask Ashish Shrestha. I think you have also similar experience like Abhishek sir. You also hired lots of young graduate might be. What is your experience with the young graduate? Are they compatible to work with the industry or not? What do you see on them?
I think biggest problem चाहिँ केमा हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि, I think एउटा चाहिँ सो इट मेक एक्जाम्पल है अघि सरहरूले पनि भन्नुभयो होइन नलेज इम्पार्ट गर्ने भन्ने वर्ड युज गर्नुभएको थियो क्या पढाउने कुरामा होइन सो मेरो क्वेसन चाहिँ इज अ जब अफ एजुकेसन इन्स्टिट्युसन्स नलेज इम्पार्ट गर्ने हो वा कसरी सोच्न चाहिँ सिकाउने हो भन्ने एउटा क्वेसन छ मलाई होइन आई गिभ यु एन एक्जाम्पल बेसिकली आई वेन्ट टु स्कुल आउटसाइड युएस पढेको होइन त्यहाँ चाहिँ वी वुड ह्याभ ओपन बुक एक्जाम्स क्या है म्याथ एक्जाम्समा वी वर अलाउड चिट सिटहरू है देयर वाज अ 1 पेज अफ पेपर जति मनलाई फर्मुला लेख्न पाउँछ अनि इक्जाममा लगेर वी कुड एक्चुली पुट इट अन आवर साइड क्या होइन जाँच दिने बेलामा होइन दे वुड बी टेक होम एक्जाम्सहरू होइन सो इट वाज नट अबाउट नलेज क्या सो नलेज भनेको त आजकल त इट्स रियली इजी टु फाइन्ड क्या केही प्रब्लम पऱ्यो भने गुगलमा खोज्ने हो लाइक वाट्स द बिग डिल क्या रियली द्याट्स नट अ प्रब्लम एट अल रियली होइन सो आई थिङ्क एउटा चाहिँ इफ यु जस्ट फोकस अन नलेज यु सर्टनली युर लिमिटिङ युर सेल्फ अब नेपालमा चाहिँ अहिले पनि हाम्रो एजुकेसन सिस्टम इज भेरी नलेज ओरिएन्टेड होइन अब बाहिर चाहिँ इट्स मोस्ट अब 4 C's भन्छ क्या अहिले चाहिँ सो 4 C भनेको तपाईँको क्रिएटिभ थिङ्किङ क्रिटिकल थिङ्किङ क्रिएटिभिटी कोलाबोरेसन कम्युनिकेसन है सो अहिलेको एजमा चाहिँ अघि पनि इक्जाम्पल दिएँ नि मान्छेहरू तपाईँको जुन पिपल यु विल बी डिलिङ विथ दे अलरेडी ह्याभ द इन्फर्मेसन क्या द्याट्स नट योर प्रब्लम इन्फर्मेसन इज चिप knowledge is easily accessible. What you should be able to bring to the table is this चारवटा कुरा अघि कम्युनिकेसनको कुरा गर्नुभयो हाउ टु कम्युनिकेट विथ पिपल होइन मान्छेलाई झुट बोलेर हुन्छ कि खसाएर हुन्छ कि जे गऱ्यो भने मान्छेले त्यो गर्न सक्नु पऱ्यो द्याट्स पार्ट अफ कम्युनिकेसन अब सरले अघि भन्नुभयो लाइक टु कम अप विथ लाइक लेट्स से न्यू प्रडक्ट्सहरू सिम्पली नोइङ वाट इज नट गोइङ टु हेल्प यु क्रिएट न्यू प्रडक्ट्स क्या है सो यु हेभ टु थिङ्क अबाउट थिङ्स मोर क्रिटिकली अनि यो भनेको चाहिँ आई थिङ्क इट सुड मेरो विचारमा चाहिँ आई थिङ्क इट सुड स्टार्ट विथ दि एजुकेसन सिस्टम मेबी होइन द काइन्ड अफ वे वी टिच आवर स्टुडेन्ट्स होइन एउटा पार्ट त्यो है द्याट आई फाइन्ड सिभियरली ल्याकिङ है सो वेन एभर पिपल कम इन वर आई टु आन्सर यर क्वेसन वेन एभर पिपल कम इन अब एभ्रिथिङ एल्स चाहिँ सुरुमा चाहिँ एउटा गोल सेटिङै गराउँछु क्या म चाहिँ अनेस्टली भन्दाखेरि है गोल सेटिङ भनेको इट्स बेसिकली यति धेरै कामहरू गरे हुन्छ धेरै इभन आस्क कसरी स्ट्रक्चर गर्ने के गर्ने त्यो क्रिटिकल थिङ्किङ एउटा हुँदैन होइन क्रिटिकल थिङ्किङ सम पिपल ह्याभ इट नेचुरली बट इट्स नट समथिङ इट डजन्ट ह्याभ टु डिपेन्ड अपन इन्डिभिजुअल रियली सो देयर आर लाइक कर्पोरेट प्रोसेसेसहरू है सो इट्स लाइक स्मार्ट गोल सेटिङ प्रायोरिटाइजेसन कसरी गर्ने सो अल अफ दिज कुरा देयर आर एक्चुअल प्रोसेसेस द्याट क्यान ब्रिङ द बेस्ट आउट इन पिपल क्या है सो आई थिङ्क इन लट अफ वेज हाम्रो कम्पनीजहरूमा पनि त्यो पनि ल्याकिङ छ कि हाउ टु गेट द बेस्ट आउट अफ किनकि आल गिभ एन एक्जाम्पल नेपालमै बस्ने काम गर्ने पिपल कम्प्लेन अबाउट स्टुडेन्ट्स पिपल कम्प्लेन अबाउट एम्प्लोइज सो मच क्या त्यही मान्छे अमेरिका गएर किन खतरा काम गर्छ त होइन सो मान्छे त त्यही हो नि त सो आई कम्प्लिटली अन्डरस्ट्यान्ड लट डिपेन्ड्स अपन इन्डिभिजुअल्स होइन बट अल्सो लट डिपेन्ड अपन प्रोसेसेस क्या सो इफ यु क्रिएट द राइट प्रोसेसेस पिपल क्यान बी मच मोर एफिसियन्ट पिपल क्यान बी मच मोर स्मार्टर एक्चुअली है सो आई थिङ्क त्यो एउटा सो इट्स अ मल्टी प्रङ थिङ है सो आई थिङ्क म चाहिँ अब आई कुड गो इन्टु मोर स्पेसिफिक्स बट देन आई थिङ्क टु आन्सर य क्वेसन लाइक किन यो ग्याप हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि मेबी एजुकेसन सिस्टममा देयर इज नट टिचिङ दिज 4 C's अर्को चाहिँ मेबी इभन कम्पनीज आर नट इन्भेस्टिङ इन दिज प्रोसेसेस द्याट क्यान लाइक मेक पिपल यु नो गेट द बेस्ट आउट अफ पिपल द्याट सेड इट्स नट टु डिस्काउन्ट वाट अर्लियर अघि उहाँहरूले भन्नुभयो अभियसली यु हेभ टु वर्क हार्ड यु क्यानट सिम्पली चाहिँ यो सरले पढाउनु भयो नि यहाँ भयो नि त्यही भएर मैले गर्न सकिनँ भनेर सो आई थिङ्क इट्स अ मल्टी प्रङ थिङ एकाडेमिया इन्डस्ट्री एन्ड द स्टुडेन्ट्स देमसेल्भ्स तिनैजनाको आई थिङ्क इज अ लट अफ रुम फर इम्प्रुभमेन्ट आई थिङ्क इट्स त्यही मल्टिफेसेटेड कुरा
Thank you. Thank you so much. What do you think? What is your experience as working in the industry and dealing with the people who just graduate from the colleges?
Okay. I think like education is like I'm not sure if it's appropriate to say it, but I think education is quite overrated. Because even if we look at everywhere else, work experience is actually that really counts. So like for us, we prioritize experience above qualifications. Because like previously, now the norm has become like what bachelor's used to be. Right now, that's what master's is. So then perhaps now next level would be PhD or something. But I think it's always important to have a good work experience to build up a base on, and not to really be very focused on your academics or your grades. That's not the determining factor that would go on to tell like how well you can do or something like that. So let it not be something that restricts from pursuing your aspirations. So that's what I would say.
Thank you. Zunu ma'am, you are working in the Cathay Pacific International Company. I think you are dealing with the different people, Nepalese as well as foreigners. How you compare Nepalese student and the foreigners, the young person who is just starting their career?
What I would like to say is, like Nepalese students, I would not see anything like we do not have what other international students have. I think the main problem for us is the language. What we think is if we do not know English language, we think we are not competent enough, which is not correct at all. Right? I work for an international airline, and I deal with a lot of international people, people around the world, and मेरो टिममा I have all Nepalese, and I'm the first one, I think Cathay Pacific whole networkमा Nepal was the pilot port to start with a local country manager. So they tried me to see how it goes to lead a airlines with a local country head. So this is my second year running as a country lead for Cathay Pacific. So I think they are quite happy with what I am doing with my people, what I'm generating business for my company. And I think local people more and more would come in the whole Cathay network. So what I wanted to tell you is, just because हाम्रो first language is Nepali, obviously, and second, English being our second language, please do not think that you are not competent enough to compete with any international students or anyone else in the world. Ani arko कुरा, what I want to share today is, my personal experience, how I have come through. Bhakar उहाँले भन्नुभयो हैन, like being a topmost position, we have to know the pain what हाम्रो सबैभन्दा lower level को बाट कसरी what they are going through every day. हैन सबैजनाको आफ्नै खालको challenges हुन्छ, opportunities हुन्छ हैन. We have to know everybody's challenges and everybody's opportunities. So I started my career in this aviation industry about 13 years back. And I'm not shy to say that I was assistant to one of the travel agencies MD, and MD को assistant हुँदाखेरि मेरो धेरै काम हुँदैन थियो. What I used to do is उहाँको appointmentहरू fix गरिदिने र meetingहरू manage गरिदिने, that was it. So मसँग धेरै नै free time हुन्थ्यो. धेरै नै free time हुन्थ्यो, and what I used that free time was to learn other things. मैले जुन कम्पनीमा काम गर्थेँ त्यो चाहिँ Qatar Airways को GSA थियो, General Sales Agent, है, सबै सेल्सहरू हेर्ने. So what I was interested to see what others were doing. अनि अरू सिनियर दिदी दाइहरू हुनुहुन्थ्यो, उहाँहरूले टिकटहरू बनाउनुहुन्थ्यो. They used to deal with the clientsहरू, कस्टमर्सहरूलाई गर्नुहुन्थ्यो. अनि at the same time revenue managementको अर्को साइड थियो, अनि अर्को साइड चाहिँ सेल्सको थियो. And I was मलाई सबै कुरा लर्न गर्न मन पर्थ्यो हैन. And I used to tell them, अनि म गएर उहाँहरूलाई मलाई काम सिकाइदिनुस् न भन्यो भने त फेरि उहाँहरूले यो त हाम्रो काम सिकेर हामीलाई टेक्ने हो कि भनेर सिकाउँदैन obviously हैन. What I used to do is तपाईँ के गर्नु भए मलाई तपाईलाई भ्याइरहेछ अलिकति मलाई दिनु म गरिदिइहाल्छु नि, म हेल्प गरिदिन्छु नि भनेर जान्थेँ के म. अनि at some point of time I was like a dumping site हुन्छ नि, जसलाई जे काम मन पर्दैन थियो, गर्नु मन लाग्दैन थियो, they used to dump at me, and I took it as an opportunity to learn हुन्छ नि. Everything they so yeah जे पनि मलाई आउँथ्यो, I used to take it as an opportunity to learn and to grow myself. अनि त्यसपछि बिस्तारै बिस्तारै गरेर यो के हो यो गर्यो भने के हुन्छ, what is this all about, यस्तो गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ के हुन्छ. अब मैले I used to observe a lot of things and I used to ask a lot of questions. Please do not hold yourself back to ask questions, because learning is very imperial, and I still learn at this point of time. Every day is a learning journey for me. सो मैले त्यसरी बिस्तारै बिस्तारै ग्रो गर्दै गएको हो मलाई आफूलाई. सो तपाईँहरूलाई भन्दाखेरि पनि तपाईँहरूले पनि सानो जब भनेर प्लिज नाक नखुम्चाउनुहोस् होइन. इट्स अल अबाउट म एज एन एम्प्लोयर वाट आई सी इन मलाई अब कुनै नयाँ क्यान्डिडेट मलाई कुनै नयाँ टिम मेम्बर चाहिएको छ भने वाट आई सी इज 80% of attitude and 20% of aptitude, which is skills. So what I want to tell you is education matrai sabai kura hoina. Attitude is very, very important. Attitude, तपाईहरुको जुन passion, जुन focus छ नि तपाईहरुको जुन career goal मा, that is really, really very important. अनि तपाईले focus भइसकेपछि, okay, I want to achieve this in this point of time भनेपछि no one can stop you. है I think that's all I want to share. Thank you.
Thank you. Max Neep said knowledge is one of the roads, only one side of the coin. The other side of coin is the understanding. As Ashish was also saying, we are not thinking much. Einstein also said, education is not about learn the facts, it's about learn to think. In somehow we are lacking on the thinking process. Our panelists already said that. अब last round मा हामी summarize गर्छौं. हामीले 2 राउन्ड कोसिदियो. अन्तिम राउन्डमा हामी चाहिँ स्टुडेन्टलाई हाम्रो प्यानलिस्टले करियरमा राम्रो गर्नलाई अगाडि बढ्नलाई के गर्नुपर्छ? I would like to start from Ashish.
I think अब स्पेसिफिकली नेपालमा ट्राभल इन्डस्ट्रीमा काम गर्ने भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ हैन अलि स्पेसिफिकबाट सुरु गरौँ. अलिकति जेनरल कुराहरु त टन्नै भइहाल्यो हैन. I think digital marketing is pretty important if you're going to travel. Right? It's a lot of opportunities. I think sorely alikati lacking छ कि त्यो पार्टमा people who graduate from there, they understand services, they understand कसरी के गर्ने, but यो digital marketing, digital sales को side मा चाहिँ अलिकति if you don't need to know exactly how to run ads, but at least general idea I think is very important. Number one, I think you should focus on that. In addition to curriculum, I'm not sure. I think this is something that you would definitely need. This will definitely give you a leg up when you go into any travel industry. Another like don't forget. I mean, you should question everything because a lot of times, like there's a lot of like group thinking going on. Harik industry, Nepal travel industry, this I think this okay, let's just say that if somebody asks you, like when is the best time to come to Nepal? Probably October, November. This is pretty sad. Because think about that. By simple virtue of that, you're limiting tourism to Nepal to like 2 to 4 months. So if you think about if the person is a bird watcher, Jan, February is a very good time for bird watching actually. If the person is into festivals, maybe July, August is a very good time to come to Nepal. We didn't even bother asking the person what the person wants from his travel. So these are examples of group thinking. And then we just like to regurgitate these facts. So I think that's questioning things, Saru, I think will serve you very well in industry as a matter of fact. Especially Nepal travel industry, there's a lot of like all these like God-given truths that we take for granted. Or example like Nepal should focus on Nepal over tourism Everest like line photo. It's amazing like 50,000 jana मान्छे जान्छ नेपालको Everest region मा. Grand Canyon is like what 5 million होला के. So why are we even talking about over tourism and all this stuff, sir? एउटा कुरा अर्को like high end tourism focus गर्नु पर्छ. I think if you think about a lot of these things critically, I think you will uncover truths for yourself and maybe realize something. So I think question stuff, sir, is usually I think the truth is hidden between after a couple of layers of like bullshit really. So अर्को एउटा कुरा भनेको I think अहिलेको age मा if you want to get a leg up, to be able to generate content. Content like a blog post, like could be an email, could be anything. But capacity to generate like high quality content, I think is going to like differentiate you from a lot of other people. So the content लेख्नका के चाहियो, you need to understand what the people might be looking for. And then you have to be able to present the information, whatever is given to you, in a very compelling sort of a manner. Right? So content, critical thinking, like questioning stuff, and learning digital marketing. I think those are 3 suggestions that I would give students.
Thank you. Thank you. The same question.
The last question, you know? So like, is it more like an advice?
Assess.
Yeah. Right. So again, I'll try to piece things, right, which I think has already been discussed and mentioned by fellow panelists. One thing is, of course, like again, I would like to reinstate that the prospect of tourism is bright for us. We in the trade, we discuss about the 4 A's, basically. One, for any country to come up as a tourist destination, there should be 4 A's, that's what we say. Like, we call one is attraction, second is accessibility, third is activity, and fourth is advertisement and publicity. So we've got attraction and activity in abundance. So now it's all about figuring out about accessibility and advertisement. So I think the second question also comes into this when I just talk about advertisement, like how we convey, as it was rightly said earlier, about how Nepal is being promoted as a seasonal destination only during autumn and spring, whereas our country is a 24, like all season destination. So I think that is something we need to work on. And as to an advice that I would like to give to someone who would like to join the trade, like someone who's trying to start up a company or join the trade as an employee. So I would say, like, with the very brief experience I have had in the trade, I think when we first start up, we are very much optimistic. So we want to try new things. We want to disrupt existing things, how things are done. But it's a learning process, basically. There's no formula as in like how to manage your company. Of course, management is a subject of both science and arts. So there's no definite formula of how you can go on to run a successful company, but there are a few ingredients that attribute to making a company successful. So one of them, of course, is to have a good team. So I can't stress this enough. So it's always good and important to have a very good team. And also the other thing is, like, there's nothing much more prestigious to work in the tourism industry, because we are essentially the ambassadors for our country working in this trade. So we should take pride in our work, and we should make most of it. I mean, we tend to spend much more time in our work, perhaps than more so than the time we spend with our family or friends. So make sure that this is something you're really passionate about. And yeah, so things will work out eventually, I think.
Same question for you also. What one piece of practical advice would you like to give to the students?
Okay, what I would want to tell you is strive for progress, not for perfectionist. So we all make mistakes, and please do not hold yourself back in a fear that you will make mistake. You will learn from your mistake. That's what we all have done so far. So if you do not make mistake, you will not learn in your life. But to repeat the same mistake is something that is not advisable, but you learn from mistake is definitely is the way to go. And arko kura is you have to be open for the change. You know, you cannot always be in the comfortable zone. So when you come out of your comfort zone, then you will find a lot of opportunities, you know. I think that's what I want to tell you. That would be my piece of advice. मैले यहाँनिर खासमा एज अ प्यानलिस्ट मलाई एकजना नाथमकै एक्स एउटा बहिनीले कल गरेर आइदिनु भन्नुभएको थियो होइन. I was just back from my holiday त्यति बेलामा अनि I said, I'm in a holiday mood, कहाँ फेरि के भनिरहनु भने no दिदी please, it will make a difference, please तपाईँ आएर तपाईँको experience please share गरिदिनुहोस् होइन. It can inspire a lot of students किन you have a wonderful journey to your career. So if you say something about what you started from and where you are today, there are a lot of students who want to be in your position in 5 to 10 years time. They will be inspired. So I would would all like to say is, please do not hold yourself back. Please look for an opportunity and get every opportunity you get. Learning is a process and it never stops. You know, मैले पनि every day नै learn गरिरहेको हुन्छु. जस्तै I have a son, 7 years old, है. उसबाट पनि कति कुरा सिक्ने कुराहरू हुन्छ आजकलको बच्चाहरू. दे आर सो ब्राइट है. हाम्रो पालोमा भन्दा अहिलेको बच्चाहरू यति ब्राइट हुन्छन् हैन. अनि he's very fond of bubble gums कि chewing gum है. एकदमै मनपर्छ. अनि I literally have to hide chewing gumsहरू के घरमै किन देख्यो कि खाइदिइरहन्छ हैन. अनि टुडे मर्निङ उसलाई स्कुलको लागि म प्रिपेयर गर्दै थिएँ अनि maybe he wanted to have a chewing gum and he asked me. I said we are out of stock, छैन chewing gum सक्यो भनेर भने. But he knew somewhere in house there is chewing gum भनेर हैन. अनि उसको आफ्नो काम सबै सकाएपछि he asked me, मम्मी it's been long time you have not तपाईँले मलाई बोक्नु भएको छैन भनेर भन्यो कि. अनि ओके सो कम भनेर मैले बोकेँ. अनि उसको मोटिभ चाहिँ के रहेछ भने मैले बोकेपछि उसले यस्तो माथि हेरेर फ्रिजको माथि चुइङ गम देखेछ कि. सी आई टोल्ड यु देयर इज अ चुइङ गम भनेर भन्यो कि. अब सी लाइक इट्स सच अ लर्निङ प्रोसेस फर मी. उसँग चाहिँ नि उसले मलाई कति माग्यो मैले दिइनँ. उसको प्लान ए वर्क गरेन. सो ही ह्याड अ प्लान बी टु मेक हिज थिङ ह्यापन. सो अलवेज ह्याभ प्लान ए एन्ड प्लान बी रेडी फर यर.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think that's what I wanted to share
thank
from
you
my
so much.
experience. Thank you.
Now your turn. Same question. What advice would you like?
the question? Same.
What one piece of practical advice would you like to give the students?
पुरानो स्टुडेन्ट आएर बिगारेर गयो भन्दा नि सरले फेरि. So basically, advice भन्दा नि it's more of a suggestion. Advice अलिक ठुलोसँग दिनुपर्ने हुन्छ. We just give you suggestion, practical suggestion. Start from class. सरहरूको लेक्चर राम्रोसँग सुन्नुहोस् हैन. तर हो राम्रोसँग लेक्चर्सहरू सुन्नुहोस्. तर रट्ने काम चाहिँ नगर्नुहोस्. आफै आफ्नो मनले चाहिँ गर्नु पऱ्यो. हामी एकदम त्यो किताबी किरो जस्तै गरेर वी राइट. अघि सरले भने जस्तै हामी सर्टिफिकेटको लागि जाँचको लागि चाहिँ पढिरहेको हुन्छौँ. रादर देन लर्न फर यर ओन आफ्नै सेकको लागि के चाहिन्छ भनेर हैन. इफ यु बेसिकली क्लासमा मजाले हाम्रो नर्मल अटेन्सन चाहिँ हाम्रो एभरेजमा रिसर्च गर्दा 15 देखि 25 मिनट मात्र हो. त्यसपछि हाम्रो जत्रो लेक्चर पनि हाई लाग्छ अटेन्सन जान्छ. त्यही 15 देखि 25 मिनटमा इफ यु समराइज थिङ्स त्यो सधैँ भइरहन्छ कि. त्यो चाहिँ द्याट्स माई आफ्नो एक्सपिरियन्स पनि हो. मेरो जर्नलमा त्यति राम्रो कहिले पनि आउँदैन थियो. जर्नल बजल्स ठिकै थियो. पछि आउने त्यो प्रोजेक्ट वर्कहरू पनि ठिकै थियो. तर आफ्नो चाहिँ गर्नु पऱ्यो. रादर देन कपी पेस्ट हैन. त्यो धेरै छ. त्यो इन टर्म्स अफ तपाईँको क्लासको भयो. एभरेजमा युल अलवेज पास. त्यो जाँचको बेला चाहिँ कपी यत्रो बोकेर चाहिँ हामी पढ्नु चाहिँ पर्दैन कि यहाँ हैन. त्यो देखिरहेको हुन्छ नि जाँच आएर पढ्ने भनेर. त्यो पढ्ने भनेर आयो यु क्यान अलवेज त्यो फनको रूपमा लिनुपर्छ. म त जहिले पनि जाँच आउँदा फिल्म हेर्न गइरहेको हुन्थ्यो उता गइरहेको हुन्थ्यो. आयो त्यो टेन्सन लिनै दिएन क्या जाँचको. हामी चाहिँ त्यो लिएर हुन्छौँ. र अर्को कुरा इन टर्म्स अफ वर्क उसको लागि चाहिँ अघि मैले भनेको थिएँ म्यामले पनि भन्नुभएको थियो इट्स मोर अफ एटिट्युड. मेरो क्वेसन्स जति वी टेक इन्टरभ्युज म कहिले पनि वर्क रिलेटेड या पढाइ रिलेटेड सोध्दैन. वी टक अबाउट फ्यामिलीज. वी टक अबाउट द्याट पर्सन्सको फ्युचर प्लान के छ. उसको साथीभाइ कस्तो छ. वाट ही थिङ्स अबाउट इट. सुरुमै उसलाई यहाँ जब गर्नु किन मन छ हैन. तीबाट थाहा हुन्छ कि 3-4वटा क्वेसन्स हुन्छ. आई थिङ्क द्याट्स नर्मल क्वेसन्सहरू. वी क्यान अभियसली नो वाट द्याट पिपल थिङ्क वाट द्याट पर्सन थिङ्क एन्ड वाट हि इज थिङ्किङ फर हिज फ्युचर. सो वी डोन्ट द्या यो टेक्निकल टर्म्सहरू त्यो पढेको चिज द्याट. एउटा कुरा चाहिँ के याद राख्नुपर्ने हुन्छ भने 30% भन्दा पनि कम चाहिँ पढेको चिज वर्क प्लेसमा काम लाग्छ कि. अरू सब इनोभेटिभ. इट हेज टु कम फ्रम यु. 70% भन्दा बढी इट हेज टु कम फ्रम यु. सो यु हेभ टु हेभ अ गुड एटिट्युड. अर्को कुरा चाहिँ यु हेभ टु हेभ पेसेन्स. अघि मैले भने पेसेन्स चाहिँ हुनैपर्छ. हामी धेरै छिटो आत्तिन्छौँ जेमा पनि होइन. एकदम आत्तिहाल्ने हरेस खाने हुन्छ क्या. त्यो खानै भएन. अनि अर्को कुरा चाहिँ यु हेभ टु हेभ कन्फिडेन्ट. अघि कन्फिडेन्स चाहिँ हुनु पऱ्यो. झुट बोल्नु छ भने राम्रोसँग झुट बोल्ने. साथीभाइहरूमा चाहिँ हामी कन्फिडेन्ट हुने. सरहरूसँग पनि हामी हुने. तर मार्केटमा जाँदा हुन सक्दैनौँ कि. झुट बोल्न पनि धेरै तरिका आउँछ नि होइन. मैले त्यो भने झुटै बोल्नुहोस् भनेको होइन कि. एउटा एक्जाम्पल मात्र दिएको. र अर्को कुरा चाहिँ इनोभेसन. आउट अफ द बक्स होइन त्यो चाहिँ अब इनोभेसन्स इट डिपेन्ड्स अन डिफ्रेन्ट पर्सन टु पर्सन तर इनोभेसन चाहिँ अहिले एकदम इट्स इम्पोर्टेन्ट इन टर्म्स अफ टेक्नोलोजी होस् इन टर्म्स अफ वर्क प्लेस स्किल होइन कसरी तपाईँलाई आफ्नो कामलाई सजिलो गराउनुहुन्छ त्यो द्याट्स 3, 4, 5 थिङ्स द्याट आई हेभ टोल्ड त्यो विल बी अ स्टेप टु द सक्सेस रेस्ट इट डिपेन्ड्स अन पर्सनल लाइबिलिटीमा पनि थ्याङ्क यू
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Abhishek. Well, when it comes to a piece of practical advice, I don't say a piece of practical advice. I do have a sentence for that. Yeah. Is it for a student?
As a student,
Yeah.
for student.
Be yourself. Be yourself. See, everyone in the classroom have got potential. They are good at not everything. They might be good at speaking. Some might be good at smile. Some might be good at staring. Yeah, you people are good at your own. Be yourself. Be proud of what you have. अघि अभिषेक सरले भन्नुभयो या अभिषेक सरले भन्नुभयो see hotel industry I every day talk in the class I happen to talk to you think out of the box be yourself be confident and what in today's world in today's scenario people you me all these panelists we want change people want change and to meet that change, you have to differentiate yourself and you have to differentiate your product among the other. Be unique, be yourself, be confident. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you. Sir.
म चाहिँ सत्य घटनाको कुरा गरेर बुझाउन खोज्छु आई विल ट्राई माई लिटल बेस्ट दिस इज नट अबाउट होटल म्यानेजमेन्ट बट इट इज अबाउट म्यानेजमेन्ट एज सच एमबिए सिद्ध्याइसकेपछि आफ्टर कम्प्लिट यर डिग्री सी हेज अलरेडी फुल टाइम डिग्री सी वाज अफर्ड ए जब एन्ड सी डिड नट गो एन्ड आई ह्यापन टु मिट हर इन द कलेज देन आई सेड नानी वाट आर यु डुइङ I was offered a boss, but I did not go. What is the reason that you didn't go? My dad said, my peon is getting that much of salary. You are MBA. Why do you want to join it? Stay back home. Just now she said that. I told her, you are committing a mistake. If you do not work, what will happen to your CV now? Where is the work experience? If you have all the time staying at home, simply because your salary is small, you don't want to work, what will happen to your CV now? I don't know what she did later on. This is the real case that has happened in Kathmandu, and there are number of cases that you might experience. Now, if you want to increase your salary, bigger, fatter salary, bigger actually CVs, definitely in one point you will have to start, no matter whether it's small or big. Gain experience. And then only you can increase the number of pages in our actually CVs. Otherwise, that will be quite difficult. Number two, I don't want to repeat it again, but the market is 80% of your actually interview will be focusing on your personal things, your communication, your attitude, your risk-taking behavior, decision-making things. All those things will be coming up. Only 20% will focus on your subject matter. And therefore, you will have to go beyond. There is no Lakshman Rekha for it. Learning never stops. The last but not least, whosoever comes to your class, kagati nichare jasto nichara. Vannuko matlab, you drag whatsoever you can do from your side, from the teachers. That is what you should be trying. And if you don't care, मैले पटक पटक भन्ने गरेको छु नानीलाई सन्चो नानीको आमालाई हाई सन्चो नानी भनेको सबै विद्यार्थीहरू इफ यु जस्ट किप क्वाइट why should नानीको आमा be worried about that? ए बुझेर ठिकै छ.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your nice experience and word. Before wind up, we're gonna take few questions from the audience. कसलाई सोध्न खोजेको हो र के प्रश्न सिधा
I want to share one experience. Actually, हामी last year IOFA को conference को लागि हामी लुजान गएको थियौँ स्विजरल्यान्ड. त्यसमा विद्यार्थीहरूको प्यानल डिस्कसन गराइएको थियो यसरी नै. कपल अफ स्टुडेन्ट्सहरूलाई ब्याचलर्सको विद्यार्थीलाई प्यानल डिस्कसन गराउँदाखेरि विद्यार्थीहरूले आई वान्ट टु डु अ रियल इस्टेट बिजनेस भन्दै थिए कसैले दुबईको डेजर्टमा चेन रेस्टुरेन्ट खोल्न चाहन्छु भन्दै थिए. मेरो क्वेरी चाहिँ व्हाट आर वी एक्सपेक्टिङ फ्रम द स्टुडेन्ट्स. बीटीटीएमको विद्यार्थीलाई ट्रेकिङ एजेन्सी खोल्न लगाउने हो कि अथवा बीएचएमको लागि होटलको म्यानेजर बनाउन लगाउने हो अथवा किचनको सेफ बनाउन लगाउने. द्याट्स वान मेरो क्वेरी. द सेकेन्ड वान इज हामी अघि सरले कुरा गर्नु मास्टर्सको कुरा गर्दा एमएचएम फुल टाइम स्टुडेन्ट्सको एक्सपेक्टेसन हामीले गर्दा गर्दै अघि उहाँ सरले भन्नु ओपन बुक मैले एक्जाम दिएको बाहिर म पढ्दाखेरि ओपन बुक एक्जामिनेसनले कति क्रिएटिभ बनाउँछ भन्ने द्याट आई नो इभन हि नोज. त्यो एक्जामिनेसन हामी नेपालमा एक्सपेक्ट गर्नै सक्दैनौँ र कोर्स करिकुलमको चेन्जेसलाई युनिभर्सिटीले कति क्लोजली मोनिटर गर्छ र कति गाह्रो छ भन्ने कुरा पनि हामीलाई थाहा छ. यो सबै हुँदाखेरि अहिलेको जुन विद्यार्थीहरू नाथम लगायत अरू सबै धेरै कलेजको विद्यार्थीहरू देखिरहेको छु उहाँहरूको एउटा कमन क्वेरी हुनसक्छ जुन आज एकाडेमिक र इन्डस्ट्रीको जुन ग्याप एनालाइसिस ग्यापको कुरा गर्दा धेरै कम निस्क्यो त्यो कुराहरू. सायद यो अहिलेको प्यानल डिस्कसनमा धेरै कुराहरू आउँछ होला. त्योभन्दा पहिला वाट आवर स्टुडेन्ट्स एक्सपेक्ट र वाट इज निड इन द इन्डस्ट्री र हामीले फुल टाइम स्टुडेन्टलाई नै ल्यायौँ भने हामीले म्यानेजर बनाउने हो कि अन्टरप्रेन्योर बनाउने हो त. सायद आई थिङ्क सबैले दिन सक्नुहुन्छ र आई विल बी फोकस विथ महेन्द्र सर. थ्याङ्क यू.
आन्सर एक मिनटमा आन्सर लिउँ. 1 मिनटमा मात्र 1 मिनटमा.
मलाई हतार छ त्यही भएर आई विल टेक योर क्वेसन्स. फोन आएको आएछ. ओके, यु हेभ आस्क्ड ए भेरी पर्टिनेन्ट क्वेसन्स. तर वी आर भेरी क्लियर. मैले डे वानदेखि त्यही भनिरहेको छु. हाम्रो ब्याचलरको भन्दिनँ है मैले. आइएम सरी, आई डोन्ट हेभ नलेज अबाउट द्याट. मास्टर्स लेभलको विद्यार्थी म कहाँ देख्छु भने दे सुड बी म्यानेजर टुमारो एट अ 5-star होटल. द्याट इज माई गोल. 2, if they are not the job seekers, त्यसलाई म भन्छु job seekers, they should be entrepreneur. And that is the teacher, that is what we teach in the class to them. Either if you are risk taking, entrepreneurship is a 24 hours job, not so easy like 10 to 5 job. You need investment, you need ideas, you need to be creative, everything you have to have. That is easier said than done. They have two choices. Either they would like to be actually an entrepreneur, okay, fine, or I would like to see them as a manager. The third thing that I would like to say right now, what is happening at the present. This is tragedy, of course, but I will have to accept it. I have seen in lots of colleges, bachelor pass students are teaching bachelor students. I want all these master's students tomorrow in the colleges, if at all they are interested to teach. The master's level students should teach bachelor level students. That is the standard rule all around the world. In Nepal only we might find that bachelor pass is teaching bachelor.
Please, thank you, Professor.
Okay, just to answer that questions.
Okay. दुईटा कुरा.
Yeah. So what student need to be managers or entrepreneurs? Basically, it's more on student को individual aspect में पनि हो. तर पास हुने बित्तिकै कोही पनि entrepreneurs बन्दैन. Entrepreneurs को लागि they have to have an experience. त्यो चाहिँ industry exposure हुनै पर्छ, हैन? त्यो सकाल.
Thank you, Professor Dr. Mahendra Prasad Shrestha.
So I was just continuing it. So students becomes manager or entrepreneur. पहिला त it's the choice of a certain person what he wants to be. जे बन्नु छ त्यो फोकस हुनु पऱ्यो तर एज अ सजेसन पहिला एन्टरप्रेन्योर्स बन्नलाई चाहिँ त्यसको एक्सपिरियन्स पनि हुनु पऱ्यो कि यहाँ चाहिँ मैले कति देखिरहेको छु ब्याचलर्स गर्छ या एनी वान दे कम एन्ड ओपन अ रेस्टुरेन्ट अनि उसले रेस्टुरेन्ट खोलेपछि उसको रेस्टुरेन्टको आइडिया पनि हुँदैन खोल्छ सेफलाई हायर गर्छ जबसम्म त्यो सेफ टिक्छ रेस्टुरेन्ट चल्छ त्यो गएपछि त्यो रेस्टुरेन्ट पनि चलाउन सक्दैन होइन पहिला इफ यु सी बाहिर पनि आई थिङ्क यु वर्कड आउट राम्रो रेस्टुरेन्ट्सहरू सेफहरूले नै चलाइरहेको हुन्छ होइन दे रन अ भेरी गुड रेस्टुरेन्ट चेन होटल्सहरू या चेन रेस्टुरेन्ट्सहरू बिकज दे फर्स्ट टुक एन एक्सपिरियन्स इन्डस्ट्री एक्सपिरियन्स लियो देन यु क्यान बी सो यो हाम्रो कोर्स इज भेरी भोकेसनल सो यु क्यान इट्स अ जुन बेला पनि स्विच गर्न सकिन्छ एन्टरप्रेन्योरमा या म्यानेजर्समा होइन यु क्यान अलवेज स्विच अन सो इट्स अन पर्सनको इन्डिभिजुअल चोइसेस हो तर एन्टरप्रेन्योर पढ्नलाई चाहिँ फर्स्ट यु हेभ टु हेभ द ट्रेड एन्ड त्यो इन्डस्ट्रीको नलेज चाहिँ हुनैपर्छ बेसिक नलेज चाहिँ हुनैपर्छ थ्याङ्क यू
मेरो चाहिँ अलिकति डिफ्रेन्ट ओपिनियन छ यसमा है किनभने मलाई पहिला पहिला जहिले पनि अब यसो टिका दसैँमा टिका लाउँदाखेरि मेरो ग्रान्ड मदरले भनौँ न ग्रान्ड फादरले आशीर्वाद दिँदाखेरि डक्टर बनोस् इन्जिनियर बनोस् भनेर भन्नुहुन्थ्यो कि तर म आज त डक्टर पनि छुइनँ इन्जिनियर पनि छैन बट आइ एम भेरी ह्याप्पी फर वाट आई एम डुइङ सो माई पिस अफ सजेसन इज प्लिज डु वाट मेक्स यु ह्याप्पी तपाईँले आफ्नो वर्क इन्जोय गर्न जान्नुभयो भने वाट एभर यु डु पैसा इज नट एभ्रिथिङ वाट एभर यु डु प्लिज बी ह्याप्पी एउटा पिसफुल लाइफ इन्जोय गर्नुहोस् होइन वाट एभर यु डु प्लिज एक्सेल इन द्याट थिङ तपाईँले अब अन्टरप्रेन्योर र होटलको म्यानेजर अब कतिवटा नै होटल छ र सबैजना होटलको म्यानेजर बन्नलाई होइन बट वाट एभर यु डु त्यसमा चाहिँ तपाईँहरूले प्लिज एक्सेल गर्नुहोस् प्लिज बी ह्याप्पी अनि तपाईँले गिभ यु 100%. That's all.
Thank you. और कसैको अरू? Thank you. Question.
So basically my question has two segments of people. One is youth and the other is senior entrepreneurs and senior stakeholders. So what is found that in youth, we basically find a lot of creative mindset and a lot of innovative ideas. But on the other hand, in senior entrepreneurs and senior stakeholders, what we find is they are experienced and most importantly, they have that capability of investment, unlike youths, majority of the youths. So what can be the ways that these two segments of people can come together to a point to discuss and bring innovation in tourism in Nepal? Thank you.
एउटा दुईटा क्वेसनहरू लिऊँ न
आई थिङ्क सुरुमा त लाइक हुन्छ नि जुन अघि भन्नुभयो नि दुईटाको मर्ज भएपछि नै इन्ट्रेस्टिङ कुरा हुने हो होइन सो द एनर्जी द क्रिएटिभिटी हेज टु बी टेम्पर्ड बाई द सेन्स अफ रियालिटी होइन एन्ड वेन द्याट ह्यापन्स लाइक गुड थिङ्स क्यान ह्यापन हुन्छ एउटा चाहिँ वाट क्यान बी भनेर पुरा आर्ट गर्ने हो अर्को चाहिँ यसलाई कसरी ह्यापन भनेर रियालिटी चेक दिएर साँच्चीकै त्यसलाई हुन्छ नि एउटा ग्राउन्डमा राख्ने हो होइन सो आई थिङ्क दिस सोर्ट अफ लाइक टाइज अप विथ वाट अघि भर्खर कुरा भएको थियो होइन के अरे प्राइमेरली एकैचोटि नै नयाँ भेन्चर गर्नु होइन त्योभन्दा पनि आई थिङ्क इट्स बेस्ट think about what you want to पछि बिजनेसै खोल्ने प्लान छ भने फर इक्जाम्पल इफ यु वान्ट टु रन अ टेक कम्पनी होला होइन ट्राभलमा अथवा मेबी यु वान्ट रन ट्रेकिङ कम्पनी होला अब वाट एभर यु वान्ट टु डु रियली फाइन्ड आउट पिपल हु यु वुड लभ टु पार्टनर विथ हु लभ टु वर्क फर आई गो वर्क विथ देम होइन आफ्नो पैसामा किन के अरे मिस्टेक गर्ने होइन सो गो वर्क विथ देम फर अ इयर अर टु and then सुरुदेखि I think honestly if you're upfront with people that this is what you want to do long term I think they will actually be happy if they हुन्छ नि because honestly like त्यो potential growth potential भएको त्यो फायर भएको मान्छेहरूलाई 2 वा 3 वर्ष नि मेरोमा कसैले काम गर्छ भन्न आउँछ भनेदेखि त्यो त ओपन आर्म्स हो क्या इभन दो आई नो 3 वर्ष त्यो मान्छेले छोड्छ भनेदेखि क्या सो 3 वर्षमा खतरा काम गरेर मोटिभेसन भएको मान्छे लाइक इट्स मच बेटर देन समबडी हु जस्ट कमिङ देयर फर अ जब क्या रियली right so I think be upfront with them learn from them and main कुरा चाहिँ त्यही अघि भन्नुभयो जुन म्यामको example I think it was pretty nice like हुन्छ नि learn everything क्या if you want to run a business it's not just about marketing, it's about understanding, being a, कस्तो भन्दाखेरि, it's not about being an expert. It's about understanding all of these multiple aspects, marketing, sales, operations, and all the multiple aspects of technology, the sabai kuraharu, तर just the gist kuraharu, so that you can at least engage with people, bring people together, right? So ideally, what I would recommend is go work for somebody. And त्यो गर्ने बेला चाहिँ don't let these titles hold you down. Okay? If you want to eventually like open something, learn about each and everything, but don't strive to be an expert. You don't need to be an expert really. You just need to understand the core principles behind these kuraharu. You can take it from there, I think.
Thank you. हामी अब 3टा क्वेशन मात्र लिन्छौँ स्पेसिफिक क्वेशन सोधौँ कुन प्यानलिस्टलाई छ कसैको यहाँ बिचमा पहिला 3टा क्वेशन फटाफट लिन्छौँ है हामी
Good afternoon, everyone. My question is, my name is Isa Sharma. I'm from BTTM first semester. So my question is like, in our industry, in BTTM industry, in tourism industry, there are many big persons from outside, like they are not from the study of same we are studying. Like they are from another level of another sector, but they are holding the jobs we couldn't hold. Like the person from outside our sector is holding the job the person from our sector should hold. So what is lacking in our education, or what else is missing in our education? Can you explain?
कसलाई क्वेशन कसलाई
Everyone who could explain me.
ओके अर्को क्वेशन नेक्स्ट क्वेशन
I would like to attempt to answer your question to some extent, if that's okay. So, तपाईँले भन्नुभएको के अरे example directly relates to me. किनभने I'm not a student of a tourism background को होइन म. I was म management background बाट आएको हो होइन. I did my graduation accounting मा किनभने त्यतिखेर के थियो भने accounts पढ्यो भने धेरै मार्क्स पाइन्छ र अनि CA बनिन्छ भन्ने खालको थियो है अनि म चाहिँ accounting background finance major masters मा पनि finance major मेरो अनि मेरो दिदी उ चाहिँ नि sales and marketing पढेको sales and marketing मा major गरेको अहिले के भएको छ भने मेरो रोल इज मोर इन्टु सेल्स एन्ड मार्केटिङ एन्ड एभ्री सबै एस्पेक्ट्सलाई हेर्ने भएको छ होइन मोर अन टु सेल्स एन्ड मार्केटिङ मैले जब करियर सेल्स एन्ड मार्केटिङबाट स्टार्ट गरेको तर मेरो दिदी इज इन फाइनेन्स सो लाइक हामीले अघि भने जस्तै इट्स 80% एन्ड 80-20% रुल अप्लाइज हियर So whatever you do your 100%. It's not necessary. तपाईले यही background को भएपछि म I need to limit myself to tourism industry or hotel industry or aviation मा मात्रै भन्ने छैन. You can look opportunity. Opportunity is boundless. It's limitless. You can find opportunity everywhere. But something that makes you happy and something that makes you content is what matters a lot.
Thank you so much. Only 2 questions.
Just to
1, 2, last.
I'll just
Okay. Please.
Namaste. My name is Raj Rahmat. I am the food production instructor here. So my question goes to except Bipin sir. I've got almost a decade experience of teaching as an academician, and I've also got experience working in the hotel as well. So what I want to ask as an academician is, we have been confined by the syllabus. We have a certain hours to complete, and we have limited class as well. At the meantime, we can give only few things, even while we want to deliver something more, but there are some, the constraint, there are some limitations in the class. But industry, especially the hotels or any other, they want staff who can work from the day the job has been joined. So, well, in that case, how can you balance, how you can help us? Thank you.
Thank you for the question. So, अघिको पनि त्यो बहिनीलाई म आन्सर दिइहाल्नु हाम्रो ट्राभल या टुरिज्म इन्डस्ट्री इज सो अट्र्याक्टिभ एभ्री वान वान्ट्स टु कम इन सो हाम्रो एकदमै धेरै टफ कम्पिटिसन छ है सो रिगार्डिङ द क्वेसन्स लाइक यु हेभ सिलेबल्सहरू छ सो वी डोन्ट वान्ट हाम्रो पनि इन्डस्ट्रीमा कस्तो छ भनेपछि वी आर नट लुकिङ इन्टु एकदम त्यो फुल्ली क्वालिफाइड भएको आएको मान्छे हामीले खोजेको पनि होइन अर्को कुरा इट्स मोर अफ वेन दे कम इन वी हेभ एन ओरिएन्टेसन छ हाम्रो वी इभन हेभ अ इन्टर्नसिप प्रोग्राम्सहरू छ सबै छ सो वी डोन्ट वान्ट एकैचोटि आएर चाहिँ हाम्रो जबलाई चाहिँ हामी एकैचोटि पुस चाहिँ गर्न चाहँदैनौँ तर थिङ इज मोर अफ कन्फिडेन्ट लेभल अघि भने जस्तै या उनीहरूसँग जुन सिक्ने एटिट्युड छ सो वी हेभ सबै स्किल कलेजले सिकाउन सक्दैन हामीसँग छ वी हेभ न्यू टेक्नोलोजी वी क्यान टिच द्याट हामीले त्यही अनुसार म्यान पावर डेभलप पनि गरेर आउँछ वी इन्भेस्ट वी हेभ आवर ट्रेनिङ डिपार्टमेन्ट छ वी इभन हेभ रिसर्च एन्ड डेभलपमेन्ट डिपार्टमेन्ट्सहरू सबै छ सो इफ वी क्यान कोलाबरेट इभन वाट वी क्यान डु इज वी क्यान अलवेज इन्टरेक्ट विथ इन्डस्ट्रीको न्यू ट्रेन्ड के भइरहेछ इफ यू क्यान इभन हुन्छ यस्तो सेसन्सहरू या इभन यु क्यान ब्रिङ इन स्टुडेन्ट इन ह्यान्ड एक्सपिरियन्स देखाउनलाई पनि हामी त्यो वी आर ओपन फर द्याट बेसिकली वी ट्राई टु क्रिएट अ इन्भाइरोमेन्ट जहाँ चाहिँ स्टुडेन्ट आएर प्यानिक नहोस् अहिले चाहिँ त्यो फिल चाहिँ हाम्रो पनि भएको छ पहिला चाहिँ तपाईँले भने जस्तो त्यो पनि हुन्थ्यो होला एकैचोटि अगाडि आउने बित्तिकै भोलिदेखि आउने अनि त्यसपछि 10जना लिएकोमा 5जना त छोड्ने पनि हुन्थ्यो तर अहिले त्यो केस चाहिँ कम भएको छ तर स्टिल त्यो पार्टमा चाहिँ अलिकति हाम्रो स्टुडेन्ट्सहरूले पनि त्यसलाई जुन बेसिक लेभलमा लिन सक्यो भने चाहिँ इज भेरी हेल्पफुल एन्ड वी आर अलवेज देयर टु सपोर्ट त्यसमा चाहिँ अहिले जस्तो प्रेसर चाहिँ क्रिएट चाहिँ हुँदैन पहिला भन्दा चाहिँ अलि डिफ्रेन्ट नै छ
थ्याङ्क यू एउटा क्वेसन
Can I add something to that? Excuse me. A question. Can I add something to that question? So I think how industry and तपाईँ स्पेसली नाथाङको केसमा भन्नुभयो होइन अहिले नाथाङबाट 3जना आई थिङ्क हनी गाइडमा पनि दे आर डुइङ इन द इन्टर्नसिप है मेरो एक्सपिरियन्स सुनाउँछु हाउ आई गट देम है सो आई न्यू एकजना भाइ छ आई न्यू हिम एन्ड उसको थ्रुबाट आई एक्चुली हायर्ड दिज पिपल क्या होइन द्याट्स अ भेरी भेरी अनअफिसियल वे टु लाइक हुन्छ नि हायर पिपल है सो एकदम सिम्पल एउटा इभेन्ट अन क्याम्पस रिक्रुटिङ सो बिफोर द इन्टर्नसिप पिरियड इफ स्कुल कुड अर्गनाइज अन क्याम्पस रिक्रुटिङ एउटा होइन सो त्यो बेला चाहिँ कस्तो हुन्छ भने कम्पनीज क्यान कम इन यु क्यान इभन चार्ज देम फर सम मनी फर द्याट होइन दे विल कम इन पुट देयर स्टल्स अनि एक्चुली त्यहीबाट नै पिपल यु क्यान हायर इन्टर्न्सहरू क्या सो अल्सो आई हर्ड कति 40-50जना अहिले इन्टर्नसिप पनि पाएको छैन नाथाममा होइन सो दिस इट्स भेरी इन्ट्रेस्टिङ क्या लाइक तपाईँको इन्डस्ट्रीमा निड छ एकाडेमियामा चाहिँ लाइक हुन्छ नि मान्छे इन्टर्नसिप पाइरहेको छैन सो आई मिन आई थिङ्क द सोल्युसन इज काइन्ड अफ सिम्पल क्या सिम्पली होस्ट सम सोर्ट अफ अन क्याम्पस रिक्रुटिङ इभेन्ट रियली एट द बिगिनिङ अफ द इन्टर्नसिप त्यति गर्नुभयो भने आई थिङ्क एउटा त स्टुडेन्ट्सहरूले जुन 6 महिनामा छिटो पनि जब पाउने भयो दे डोन्ट ह्याभ टु वेट 2 months 3 months टु गेट एन इन्टर्नसिप रियली है सो दे क्यान एटलिस्ट वर्क द थ्रु आउट 6 months काममा धेरै कुरा सिक्छ नि सो बाई द टाइम दे ग्रेजुएट दे अलरेडी ह्याभ 6 months of experience क्या रियली like that's one thing another thing I think I don't know if you guys have it but guest lectures from industry players that will I think be very very beneficial I think है so तपाईले कुनै क्लास रन गरिराख्नु भएको छ भनेदेखि लाइक I mean if you're interested I could come in हैन एउटा क्लास लिन्छु म so that will also I think like bring some expertise from industry into academia right? So I think these two things, concrete steps that I can think of that can actually bridge that solution. So the gap, I think it can be bridged.
Thank you. Last.
Good afternoon, everyone inside this auditorium. Here, this is Ms. Zakisi, studying BTTM at 3rd semester. So my question is for Mr. Abhishek sir. The question goes like this: how does destination in Nepal manage to maintain their standard? How does destinations in Nepal manage to maintain their standard? Simply, how can we maintain the standard of the destination for long term? Thank you.
Thank you. So, just to give an example of our destination, it's a teamwork. So if you see, we maintain our standard. हाम्रो जति पनि staffsहरू छ, it's the teamwork that has created our destination. अहिले if you see, हाम्रो trip advisor is number 5th things to do in काठमाडौँमा चन्द्रगिरी हिल्स आउँछ नम्बर 5 मा है within 3 years time. So it's more of a dedication, a teamwork सँग हामीले मिलेर काम गर्न सक्यो भने त्यसलाई चाहिँ वी क्यान क्रिएट एउटा सानो या एउटा पहाडबाट एउटा त्यसलाई चाहिँ डेस्टिनेसन क्रिएट गर्न सक्छौँ. सो इट्स अल ओभर, एकजनाले मात्र होइन, सबैले मिलेर काम गर्नुपर्छ. टिम वर्क र डेडिकेसन भयो भने र आफ्नोपन हामीले त्यसलाई दिनु सक्यो भने वी क्यान जस्तो पनि स्ट्यान्ड. अहिले पनि हाम्रो कुनै पनि कम्प्लेन छैन. जति पनि बाहिरको मान्छे आउँछन् या एकदम विदेशी डेलिगेसन आउँछ, दे आर सो मच इम्प्रेस विथ अस. सो त्यसलाई चाहिँ मेन्टेन गर्न चाहिँ च्यालेन्ज छ होइन. त्यो चाहिँ सधैँ हामीले मेन्टेन गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ. एउटा चुक भयो भने फेरि गइहाल्यो एउटा लेभलमा भएपछि. तर इट्स अ टिम वर्क अनि मान्छेको डेडिकेसन र आफ्नोपन भयो भने यस्तो चिज हामी जहाँ पनि गर्न सक्छौँ.
लास्ट क्वेसन एउटा ल यताबाट. It's around.
Hello everyone, I'm Simran Giri, studying BHM. So my question goes to Mr. Abhishek sir. The question is, tourism industry government को infrastructure है तो सीधे है को सा कि कमी से हमरो tourism industry कई product में था.
थ्याङ्क यू. राइट क्वेसन्स पनि. हाम्रो कमी कमजोरी प्राइभेट सेक्टरमा छैन. वी क्यान डु इट. हामीले धेरै कुरा गर्न सक्छौँ. इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर त हाम्रो हातमा छैन. हामीलाई रोड बनाउनु दियो भने हामी त्यो पनि गर्न सक्छौँ होइन. तर मेन चाहिँ इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर नै हो. अहिले पनि हेर्दाखेरि जति पनि गेस्टलाई हामी ल्याउन सक्छौँ होइन. हाम्रो एयरपोर्टको कन्जक्सन हेर्नुहोस्. एयरपोर्टलाई पनि हामीले आउँछौँ एउटै इन्टरनेसनल एयरपोर्टबाट चलाइरहेको छौँ. जति हाम्रो 2020को भिजन छ 20 लाख टुरिस्ट भने त्यो एयरपोर्टको स्ट्यान्डले गर्दा त्यति पनि आउँदैन. अहिले नै हाम्रो इफ यु सी द के अरे ग्रोथ रेटको अनुसार. अर्को कुरा इट्स दोष मात्र दिने होइन कि हाम्रो जुन ट्रान्जेक्सन फी रेट थियो हाम्रो लङ टर्म भयो. अब चाहिँ स्टेबल गभर्मेन्ट छ. सो अब बिस्तारै इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चरको डेभलपमेन्ट पनि भइरहेको छ होइन. त्यसमा चाहिँ प्राइभेट सेक्टरले पनि राम्रो रोल खेल्न सक्छ. तर त्यसको लागि त ठुलो फन्डहरू चाहिन्छ. प्राइभेट सेक्टर त इट्स अ मोर अफ अ प्रफिट ओरिएन्टेड हो नि. हामी सोसल वर्क त धेरै कम गर्छौँ. CSR त हुन्छ तर पुरै रोड बनाउने या पुरै त्यो इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चरलाई त प्राइभेट सेक्टरले गर्दैन. त्यसलाई चाहिँ गभर्मेन्टले या पब्लिक प्राइभेट पार्टनरसिपमा गऱ्यो भने त्यो पनि सम्भव छ. र इन टर्म्स अफ राम्रो इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर भयो भने त्यसको बदलामा जुन प्रडक्टहरू डेभलप हुन्छ त्यसले ट्याक्स दिनेदेखि लिएर रेभेन्यू जेनेरेसन गर्नेदेखि लिएर इम्प्लोइमेन्ट क्रिएट गर्नेदेखि लिएर त्यसले चाहिँ गभर्मेन्टलाई पनि टेवा पुऱ्याउँछ. त्यसले अब इट्स मोर अफ डुवेल, दुईजनाकै हो. प्राइभेट सेक्टरले इन्भेस्टमेन्ट पनि गर्नु पऱ्यो, गभर्मेन्टले त्यसलाई प्रमोट पनि गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ.
थ्याङ्क यू.
यसमा अलिकति एड गर्छु है. हामीले भन्यौँ इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर. यस, डेफिनेटली इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर इज वान अफ द हिन्डरेन्स हामीलाई. हामी तर आज भिजिट नेपाल यो 2020को कुरा गरिरहेछौँ होइन. ब्रिङ्गिङ मोर टुरिस्ट भनिरहेछौँ. तर हामीले हाम्रो लेभलबाट के गरेका छौँ त? हामीले खालि गभर्मेन्टलाई मात्रै दोष दिने हो कि हामीले आफ्नो लेभलबाट केही चेन्जेस लिएर आएको छौँ त? हामीले आफूलाई सोधेका छौँ हामीले के गर्नु सक्छ टु ब्रिङ मोर टुरिस्ट होइन. के चाहिएको छ त टुरिस्टलाई? हामी नेपाल एन्ड नेपाली हामी वर्ल्डभरि के भनेर चिनिन्छ भने वी आर भेरी फ्रेन्डली पिपल, वी आर भेरी अनेस्ट भनेर चिन्छौँ होइन. हामीले कतिजना टुरिस्ट बाटोमा क्रस गर्दाखेरि हामी उनीहरूलाई स्माइल दिएको छौँ, हेलो भनेको छौँ, हाउ डु यु फिल भनेको छौँ होइन. त्यो हामीले आफैलाई सोध्नुपर्ने क्वेसन हो. त्यसपछि हामी अर्को कुरा चाहिँ हाम्रो देश 4 भनेर भन्छौँ होइन. गभर्मेन्टले केही गर्दैन, नगरपालिकाले 4 पनि उठाउँदैनौँ भन्छौँ. तर त्यो 4 गर्ने को हो? हामी आफै हो नि त. हामीले त्यो 4 बाटोमा फालेनौँ भने त्यो 4 यतिकै त आउँदैन नि त. सो हामीबाट नै चेन्ज गर्नुपर्छ होइन. हामीले कुनै अब प्लास्टिक त्यो वाइवाईको अथवा जे प्लास्टिक के अरे चक्लेटको ऱ्यापर खसिरहेको देख्यौँ भने हामीले उठाएर डस्टबिनमा राखिदिन्छौँ त? राखिदिँदैनौँ नि. अनि फेरि हामी आफैले दोष दिन्छौँ कि हाम्रो देश 4 छ, हामीले सरसफाइमा ध्यान दिँदैनौँ भनेर होइन. म यो भेकेसनमा सान फ्रान्सिस्कोमा थिएँ होइन. मैले यसो नोटिस गरेको त्यहाँको मान्छेहरूले के गर्दो रहेछ भने कुनै पनि 4 देख्यो भने उनीहरूले जसले गरेको होस्, आफूले गरेको होइन, अरूले गरेको हो भने टिपेर डस्टबिनमा हालिदिन्छ क्या. त्यतिसम्म गरिदिन्छ. तर हामीले त्यो पनि गर्दैनौँ अनि दोष मात्रै दिन्छौँ है. सो आई थिङ्क द चेन्ज हेज टु कम फ्रम यु. एन्ड तपाईँले 10 जनालाई मात्रै चेन्ज गर्न सक्नुभयो भने पनि हामीले धेरै नै चेन्ज ल्याउन सक्छौँ. इट्स नट ओन्ली गभर्मेन्टलाई मात्रै दोष दिने होइन, हामीले आफूबाट पनि स्टार्ट गर्नुपर्छ जस्तो लाग्छ है. थ्याङ्क यू.
Can we have more time? ओके अब टाइम सिद्धियो भन्नुहुन्छ.
I would like to give my few words. Yeah. Students, they have a lot of expectations from my side, I understand. Yeah. From the academic side, I'll speak from part of the student. To all the industry professional entrepreneurs, managers. Well, you industrial, you people from industry, you entrepreneurs, you managers, you want qualified people, you want graduates. We supply graduates to you. There are students who have made a lot of expenditure in their studies. They are very much hopeful regarding their career. Regarding their career, they have planned a lot. They have thought that we would work in the industry, we would be an entrepreneur, we want to work in a hotel, someone wants to be a chef, someone wants to be a manager, whatever. The thing is, what our academia expectations, student expectation is, we are graduates, we study what university has put into curriculum. Either curriculum has to be wrong, or the demand from the industry. Why, if we have studied graduation, if we have graduated, why are industry not ready to take us? Why industry are still looking for people who are not graduated in those respected field? I have read some articles that have stated इन्डस्ट्रीहरूले चाहिँ 11-12 पढेको मान्छेलाई लिन्छ, कम पैसामा काम गराउँछ. They are not able, or they are not willing to take students who are graduated. विद्यार्थीमा त्यो डर छ अहिले. विद्यार्थीको आजको यहाँको हलको एक्सपेक्टेसन नै त्यही हो. हामीलाई होला सप्लाई साइड धेरै छ. There are 6,000 students who get graduated सायद अब आउने इयरदेखि. अनि इन्डस्ट्री त्यति धेरै चाहिँ छैन. विद्यार्थीलाई त्यो डर छ. अनि what we want academia is, yes, तपाईहरुलाई खोजेको मेन पावर, ह्युमन रिसोर्स तपाईले कस्तो खोज्नु भएको छ भनेर, yes, हाम्रो पार्टबाट नि कहीं ल्यागिङ होला. We might be lacking all those parts. Why not? Let's work together. Let's work together. अघि सरले भन्नुभएको छ, अभिषेक सरले भन्नुभयो, yeah, it's very nice. Chandragiri has research and development unit छ भन्नुभयो. That's amazing, really great. हैन, हामी तपाईहरु काम गर्नुस्, त रिसर्च एन्ड डेभलपमेन्ट तपाईहरु हामी मिलेर गरौँ हैन, सो दैट भोलिको तपाईलाई एक्ज्याक्टली अघि वहाँ राजराम सरले सोधा जस्तो भोलिको डेटमा ग्रेजुएट हुने बित्तिकै तपाईहरु हामी सँगै मिलेर काम गरौँ. ग्रेजुएट हुने बित्तिकै माई स्टुडेन्ट्स, आवर स्टुडेन्ट्स क्यान डाइरेक्टली वर्क इन्टु द वर्क प्लेस. त्यो चाहिँ तपाईहरु इन्डस्ट्रीको मान्छेहरुले पनि आउँ सँगै बसौँ, सँगै काम गरौँ. यु निड ह्युमन रिसोर्सेस, वी सप्लाई ह्युमन रिसोर्सेस. ग्याप चाहिँ नराखौँ. लेट्स वर्क टुगेदर हैन. वी इन एकाडेमिक इन्स्टिट्युसन आर अलवेज विथ यु. हामी तपाईहरुलाई कहिले पनि शत्रु मानेका छैनौँ. हामी पनि तपाईहरुको शत्रु चाहिँ होइन हैन. लेट्स वर्क टुगेदर इन अ विन-विन सिचुएसन. इन्डस्ट्री एन्ड एकाडेमिया आर अफ कोर्स एउटा कोइनको दुईटा पाटा हुन् हैन. हामीले तपाईहरुलाई ह्युमन रिसोर्स दिन्छौँ है, अनि तपाईले हामीलाई इम्प्लोयमेन्ट दिनुहुन्छ. वेल, थ्याङ्क यू भेरी मच. लेट्स वर्क टुगेदर. थ्याङ्क यू भेरी मच.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Before we conclude the program, I would like to say something. नेपालमा टुरिज्मको इन्डस्ट्रीको कुरा गर्यो भने फर्स्ट टाइम 1964 मा टुरिज्म इन्डस्ट्री एक्ट बनेको थियो. इट्स जस्ट 56 years. त्यो एक्ट सेकेन्ड टाइम एमेन्डमेन्ट भयो 1978 मा आएर. अहिले अब थर्ड टाइम नयाँ एक्ट बन्ने स्टेजमा छ टुरिज्म इन्डस्ट्री एक्ट. 3 लेयर्सको गभर्नमेन्ट भइसकेपछि गभर्नमेन्टले एक्टको एमेन्डमेन्ट गरिरहेछ. वर्ल्डको फ्यु कन्ट्रिजमा नेपाल टुरिज्मको पोलिसी कन्स्टिट्युसनमा राख्ने कन्ट्रिज हो. द्याट सोज गभर्मेन्ट इज भेरी मच सिरियस टुवर्ड द टुरिज्म. कन्स्टिट्युसन अफ नेपाल आर्टिकल 51L मा टुरिज्मलाई डिफाइन गरेछ. गभर्मेन्टको टुरिज्म पोलिसी कस्तो हुने, नयाँ एक्ट बनाइरहेछ गभर्मेन्टले इन्भेस्टमेन्ट बढाउने भनिरहेछ, एयरपोर्ट्सहरू बनिरहेछ. 2टा एयरपोर्ट्स 2021 सम्ममा कम्प्लिट हुनेवाला छ. उहाँले अघि भन्नुभयो 50,000 टुरिस्ट कसरी ओभर टुरिज्म भयो. सरले भनिरहनु भएको छ 6,000 स्टुडेन्ट हामी प्रड्युस गरिरहेछौँ. त्यही देखिरहेछ अपर्च्युनिटी कहाँ छ भन्ने कुरा. वी होप आजको डिस्कसन चाहिँ इन्डस्ट्री र एकाडेमियालाई अझ राम्रो बनाउन सहयोगी हुनेछ. गभर्मेन्टको पोलिसी फेभरमा छ. इन्डस्ट्रीको स्टुडेन्टले पनि आफूले हुनुपर्ने प्रिपरेसन त्यही लेभलमा गर्नुपर्ने छ. थ्याङ्क यू सो मच फर जोइनिङ अस प्यानलिस्ट एन्ड थ्याङ्क यू सो मच.